Right, on to that developing story now. A shooting spree at a local tavern in Khayelitsha has claimed 6 lives. 7 others were wounded, including a 6-year-old girl. Police are on the hunt for the suspected gunman. And for more on this, I'm joined by Brigadier Novella Potelwa, Western Cape Police Head of Communications. Brigadier, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. I want to start off by asking you about the details. We know, we heard earlier that the incident took place in the early hours of this morning, but perhaps you can sketch the circumstances a little bit clearer for us.
Good afternoon, Anna. Indeed, the incident happened in the early hours of this morning. It happened in Site B in Khayelitsha, Sehau Crescent, where police were called out to a scene where unknown gunmen, fired randomly at a group of people that were at a particular house. And as a result, 5 people died on the scene, 1 died in hospital, and 7 are actually in hospital, including a 6-year-old girl.
Brigadier, certainly a very horrific loss of life there, those injured as well. I'm sure wondering what the motive could possibly be for such an attack. I know your investigations have just begun, but are there any speculations at this stage about this incident?
Anna, we would refrain from speculating. We would rather allow the investigation to tell us what the motive is, and indicate to you that our detectives are hard at work. They are following specific leads. So they have set their sights on a number of individuals because a few people have already been questioned and the investigation continues. And we're hopeful that a breakthrough will be made soon.
Brigadier, our reporter spoke to neighbours at the scene a little bit earlier this afternoon, and they indicated that they were very fearful to even be seen to be speaking to media houses. What do you have to say to those in the area? There's speculation, of course we want to avoid speculation, but what we know is that you're using informants in the area. Have you been able to garner any information from them?
Look, there is information and that we're following up on. And we would be cautious in divulging where that information comes from because our sources are very important to us and we would want to ensure that they are safe at all times.
Of course. Have the next of kin been notified?
Yes, that is a process that is ongoing. And by the end of business today, all the next of kin would have known about this.
And those injured, can you give us a little bit of information about their condition? Are the injuries serious?
Well, they are still in a hospital, and I must say things are not looking as bad as they were in the morning when they were taken to hospital. And we're hopeful that at least there won't be another fatality from those that are in hospital.
Right, thank you very much for those details. Brigadier Novella Potelwa, Head of Communications for the Western Cape, giving us some details there on that shooting incident in Khayelitsha in the early hours of this morning.